So with the border, with this trim, with this jacket, you're gonna have to be a little bit resourceful and adventurous, because I didn't get a chance to film the making of this, but what I've done is I centered the underneath fabric, and then I applied the blue putty on, and I turned that over and stitched it at the top, and then laid that open, and on top of the original stitching I've stitched this on, and then pressed it into shape so that it folds nicely flat, and that portion is actually balanced out. Now what I'm going to do is, my next job is to apply the piping on this. And for the piping, I'm going to have to change the foot once again. So it's a continuous process of changing threads and changing feet, and you know, this is where a lot of the time consumption is. And this is one of the reasons why, you know, when you have like boutique suits, they spend the time on making them, but then they charge, because you have to charge for the effort that you put in the thing. So the more spices you put in, obviously the more time consuming it will be. And that's mostly true with anything that you spend. You know, the more you keep on adding to it, the more enhanced your garment will become. So I'm gonna I'm gonna stitch the piping on, and then later on what we're gonna do is we're gonna top stitch that on top of the outer side. So this needs to go on all the way around, and then the piping is going to be applied onto the gear of the the jacket is 2 widths of 45-inch fabric. So that's basically what I prepared. It's not overly wide. So the total width is 44 inches and 44 inches, so 88 inches minus all your seaming. Now you don't need to connect these. What you can do is, as you get closer to the edge, you can overlap one with the other. You can overlap one with the other like such. Now I don't want this very minute overlapping, you won't be able to tell. But even then I've chosen to get down. Sort of double fold it on the seam. this fabric is a little bit difficult to sew, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. The one-sided foot I've got on at the moment is actually, because it's a slippery, it's difficult to. So what we're going to do is right side facing up and the right side of the jacket facing up, and we're going to leave like a couple of inches spare, and we're just going to seam this. Now ordinarily I would have changed the foot, but I was sort of tempted just to continue and save time but sometimes sewing this type of velvet, the foot slips, so be careful that if you find it difficult, then by all means change the foot prior to, don't always replicate me, is what I'm saying, because sometimes as like doing something all the time, you tend to take a few gambles, which I wouldn't ordinarily suggest to new members, because shortcutting your time by cheating or taking shortcuts sometimes end up costing you more. If you end up making a mistake, that ends up unpicking, and sometimes you can even end up damaging the fabric. So it's not always wise to I was a little bit cautious and scared because I was working with Hello.
Hello. I came to read my subject.
You came to read your sabbat?
Yeah. Do you know which one I don't know?
Go on then, tell me which one don't you know?
I don't know it.
Well, it's okay, I'll teach you.
These two I don't know. I keep saying ha,
Yeah, that's right.
and see ha, zabura, sin, zabur, sa, hasa, ba, nos. Da, zabur, da, hasa, da.
That's right.
I don't know these two. I keep saying like this. Za, zabur, za. Lam, zabur, la, zaba.
No, za
Keep saying
zabur
like
za,
that.
kaf zabur ka, zaka, ra zabur ra, and that's same as Chacha's name. Is that the one you're reading?
Yeah, these two.
Yeah, it's nearly same as Chacha's name.
Yeah.
No,
Yaka.
no, what's Chacha's name?
Yaki Chacha.
Za, za, and it begins with za.
No, look. Za, zabu, za. Lam, zabu, la.
No, it's kaf.
Kaf, zabu, ka. Bala. No, I
Za zabur za, kaf zabur ka.
Okay, I'll say what I
Zaka.
Zaka, okay.
Yeah.
Za, zabu, za.
Kaf zabur ka.
Huh? Kaf, zabu, ka. Zaka.
Ah.
Zakara.
Yeah, ra zabur ra.
Ra, zabu, ra. Zakara.
That's right.
Lam, zabu, la. Ra, zabu, ra. Fa, zabu, fa.
No, you didn't read
Lafa.
the, no, you didn't read the two together. Ra zabur ra, fa zabur fa, rafa, and zabur a,
Yeah.
rafa a.
Rafa'a. So, Samson. Za, zabu, za. Si, zabu, sa, hasa. No.
Yeah, fa zabur fa, sin zabur sa, hasa. Which
Hasa.
one are you reading? Za, no, zal zabur za, kaf zabur ka, zaka.
Lam, zabu, za, zabu, za. Kaf zabuka zaka. Zak. Kaf zabuka la zakaka. Zaka. Zakara. Zaz. Za. In zabura. No. In. Ra zabura. No. Let me do it again. Za zabuza. Za. Ka zabuka zaka. Ra zabura zakara.
That's right.
No more this side now.
Kaf zabur ka zaka ra zabur ra zakara.
Yeah. Za zabura za zakara. Yeah. Za zabuza
Kaf zabur ka
zakaka.
zaka
Ka.
ra zabur ra zakara.
Zakapa.
Zakara.
It's got a pat in it. Pa.
No, it hasn't got a pa in it. How has it got a pa in it? It's got a za and a ka and a ra in it.
Zakara. Ra zabura zakara. Somebody